Can my bullets not fucking disappear constantly? That would be great. Yeah, okay. Fuck this. Yeah, I knew somebody was gonna fucking say it. Alright, whatever. Let's start. That I'm not playing the game that I promised, even though it was like the first minute of the stream. As usual, I'm just kind of milling about because it takes a while for people to usually show up.
Not allowed to mill.
I'm also not allowed to play the wrong game.
Should definitely know better than that. Why is my white heavier than the other paints? It's really weird.
Because brown bricks.
What?
Because brown bricks.
Okay. Alright, let's make a mess.
No, I don't think titles are necessary. So anyway, I'm gonna try to do some online stuff later, but not quite yet. Because I left off at the next boss in this, and I wanted to do that. I actually still don't know how much of this mode is left. I know there's another map after this, but I don't think it's a particularly large one. Also, why am I still Meta Knight? I thought I changed this. Pokemon Stadium Round 2 Prime Cup Ultra Ball. Yeah, that's a very specific thing. Alright, we're gonna see what random character I get, and we're gonna try to stick with it for the boss. In before worst character. Yeah. I'm not great with Snake, but I can try it. This is not the correct one. This is not the bathroom. This is not an ordinary map screen because this map screen has an eyeball. So, gonna do my usual attempt without spirits, get wrecked really badly, and then put some on. But actually, I think I'm gonna just kind of switch. I'll try like without spirits with a few characters, and then we'll probably put them on.
It's so messy. It's on my fingers.
Good.
I hate things on my fingers.
So yeah, I don't know. Oh my god, that did a lot of damage. And I'm in like the slow zone apparently. The fuck? I like your... Oh, good. Let's just die. I've hit him once.
I hate it so much.
Well, then why are you doing it?
Because I have to. I want to try it.
Yeah, I'm doing no damage against this boss.
It's beautiful. So beautiful.
Go ahead, it's fine.
It's all over everything.
While I attempt this, Martin is off in the background dripping paint onto things and then bitching about paint dripping onto things. Shit. And we're dead. Okay, well that did absolutely no damage, so let's put something on. Not that high. Let me go for something around like the 5,000 range. Let's Paper Bowser now. I don't know, whatever. Just I'll pick randomly.
It's so pretty though.
Oh, I guess this one's fairly fitting. Basically, being able to do more than, like, 0 damage per attack would be nice. I mean, people have beaten this thing on hard mode with no spirits at all, so I know it's doable, but I'm using a character I don't really know that well, and it was my first time ever even seeing the boss, so I don't really know what I expected. I like how I just barely can't make it onto that platform. God, I hate not being able to get on that platform. That's really annoying. Oh, you can get rid of those. Come on. We're still not going to beat this, but I want to at least put up, like, somewhat of a fight here. Shit. I don't know how you would dodge all those. Alright, we got into about 2/3. We're doing well. Oh, good. Character that I know even less than Snake. I can block the bullets. How do you block the bullets? I was using the shield. Did you not see me doing that? Like, look, here, I'm using the shield, and then it breaks the shield, and then I continue to get hit. So, yeah. Oh, good. I guess you have to, like, dodge half of them and then use the shield. Can you face the right way when you shoot, please?
Alright, yeah, I just gotta wait for it to dry.
Yeah, I'm not doing too great here. Like I said, dripping paint on things and then bitching that paint is dripping on things.
I'm trying out acrylic paint pouring, because it looked fun. And my first pour didn't go all that great; it cracked a bit. So I'm trying a second one with thinner paint. So we'll see how it goes.
I like how you can't skip this cutscene.
The pour always comes out really nice, but then it dries and it's like, it gets all cracked. So I'm hoping that I managed to avoid it this time.
Hey, look at that. I'm using a character that I actually know, and I'm managing to dodge stuff. It didn't seem to let me skip it. Sure, I'll rate your team. Ah, okay. Yeah, I'll just walk right into that. Please. Please! Oh, dang it. Okay, I kind of want to try that one again. So yeah, this isn't going to take forever or anything. But yeah, I went into this stream in a bad mood, and I don't necessarily see that changing.
Why are you in a bad mood?
I don't really know.
It's because I'm here.
No, it's not because you're here.
Oh.
It's because I started the stream, immediately had audio issues, then got killed by the boss, and then, like, I know the comment was joking and not meant to be, like, taken seriously, but the comment saying, like, this isn't the game you said it would be, like, got on my nerves anyway.
People always say that.
I know. Like I said, it wasn't anything I should have got offended by, but I did anyway. And so I'm just like, I don't know. I can't actually see what your team is, I'm sorry. I'll look the next time I die. Oh, he's like stunned. Cool. Well, this is our first time actually getting him into around the halfway part, so we're making progress. I still might need to put on a better spirit. Shit. Yes? What, did you turn red? I like when bosses turn... Oh, hi. Oh yeah, didn't the other one make clones of people? I don't even remember. And we're dead. Okay, let's see. Cubone, Eevee, going to be a Glaceon, Zorua, Halucha, Dusklight, and Rock, and Brown. Too many quadrupeds, 0 out of 10. No, I guess that's fine. Okay, let's, go for a better one. Let's see, this was... Yeah, let's go for, like, 75. And going random again. Fairy types always kicking around. I still never remember what fairy is, like, good and bad. Oh, good, Jigglypuff. Speaking of fairy. Yeah, I never remember fairy's strengths and weaknesses unless I, like, stop and think about it. Like, it's weak to poison and steel, and it's good against fighting, dragon... God, what else is it good against? Dark. Like, I can remember it if I stop and think, but it's like, it doesn't come very naturally to me. Dude, come on. I know that bug moves also don't damage it very much, because bug moves don't do damage against any type, apparently. Please. Yeah, you know what? Let's not do. Oh, nope, we're retrying with Jigglypuff apparently, even though I didn't mean to. I've been considering trying to play Ultra Sun again. I still feel really stupid, like, streaming 2/3 of the game and then basically not wanting to stream the last part of it, because I just... If I force myself to stream that game, I'm absolutely never going to play it, because I don't want to stream it. It's very slow, and I never have enough time to dedicate to doing it. So it's like, it's basically just stuck in this limbo where I can never finish the game because I can't play it. Yeah, I mean, I could just play it on my own, but I also don't desperately want to either. It's like, I want to finish it for the sake of finishing it, because it's a Pokemon game and there's going to be new ones coming out later this year, and I'd like to not have an unfinished one. But, like, eh.
I posted the tour I did in the art museum area. If people wanted to check it out.
Schward, is that what people are calling them?
Hmm?
What are these noises? Why do they just explode? Why do sharks explode? Well, you see, sharks' brains and sexual organs are made out of M80s. There is so much fan art for the new female trainer, it's insane. Like, I don't really get why everybody immediately clinged on to her being, like, Scottish and making, like, a million memes out of it, but alright. Okay, don't give me a character I hate. Not that I actually hate Jigglypuff, but, not exactly my greatest either. She has a Scottish hat. Oh. I don't know what a Scottish hat actually entails. Popular, yes. Memeable, I don't know if I'd go that far. Oh, good. So, Joker is coming out next month, right? And we're presumably getting the next DLC announcement around that time. I'm trying to determine if the time frame then works out for, like, a Gen 8 Pokemon to be revealed as Smash DLC before, like, being revealed otherwise. Because I'm hoping it doesn't happen, but I kind of have a feeling that it will. I think this is on hard. I don't actually remember. Especially since they've shown, like, I mean, we've literally only seen one DLC character and, like, rumors of a second, but, like, everybody's basically pretty sure that it's going to be mostly third-party stuff also, so, yeah. Okay, so I basically just want to stay away from these guys until they explode, right? Yeah. Do I need to seriously put on a stronger spirit again? Uh-oh. Okay. Yeah, let's just go higher. I think I used Arceus against, Actually, is that even... Yeah, that's a pretty big difference. Let's go Arceus on both of them. We did that for, Galeem, so why not? And hopefully this will be my last attempt, because I really don't want to spend an hour fighting this stupid boss. This was not what the point of the stream was for. I mean, I heard this rumor that, like, someone looked in the files of the game and determined that, like, Home Run Contest and Stage Builder were coming back or something, but wasn't that originally stated in, like, when the game first came out, like, the 1.0 version still had, like, the music for those modes in the game? Like, I think that doesn't mean anything. It could just be dummied out. I'd be okay with Stage Builder. I give less than half a shit about Home Run Contest. It was always boring to me. Target Test I'd be fine with. I'd be on board with the DLC being the Grinch League. I watched the Smash Ultimate Summit. I don't know what that means. Was that like a tournament? But no, I don't watch those kind of things. What if the DLC just was the Grinch? Shit! Come on. Nope, why did I walk into that? Oh, Lord. It's almost like maybe the mode where you're able to equip spirits to increase your power is meant to have you use the strong ones against the bosses. Like, who would have thought? Shit, no, don't... Okay. Okay, let's... One more try with Piranha Plant, and then I'm gonna just say screw it, and... I don't even know who I would say my best character in this is. I'll try Ness, though. Piranha Plant's probably in my top 5, though. Also, I just freaking remembered I had this poison move that would probably be useful against this, now that I think about it. Piranha Plant's in my top 5. 2 seconds later, forgets vital part of its moveset. To be fair, I haven't played this game in, like, a week. As if a week is a long time. Can you light shield? Like the one in Melee where you barely hold L or R? No, you can't do that. Okay. Are these bosses from something? The depths of Sakurai's imagination. Come on, man. Okay, poison actually does not seem that effective against this boss. Also, no matter how many times I get hit by that move, I never learn to not get hit by that move. And dead? No. Yeah, we're switching to Ness after this one. With, like, a Psy increasing spirit, because I'm not doing this again. Don't you do it. I wonder what Pokemon type this thing would be, considering that its name is Darkon. Why did I get in the middle? It did the fucking same thing that I just made fun of myself for doing. Escape. And Giant Blast and die. I have not survived that Giant Blast once. This thing is fairly Gygus-esque. Let's give it the Paula treatment. Yeah, I think that power's high enough. I'm not going to put on any support. Why no secondary spirits? I'm trying to do it with my power relatively low, but at this point I've just given up. Like, I use secondary spirits against most stuff, but the bosses I try to make them at least somewhat challenging instead of, like, just putting on my strongest stuff and curb stomping them. Oh, so you can't absorb those. Good to know. Yep. Never learn how to dodge that move. When I went to get Lunkcha earlier, I encountered some Hadoos. I saw one putting on a mating display. I don't know why I'm sharing this. But, and for anybody watching this without the chat, they're going to be like, what the fuck did that have to do with anything? It's just people were mentioning birds. Holy crap. Have I seen James's nut screenshots? You mean the thing from Pokemon where he has like this giant nut that he's... Oh my god. How the fuck? I cannot dodge that thing. Like, it's a giant, slow-moving projectile that I should just run away from, and yet I never do. Like, this is just getting stupid. Yeah, he has a projectile absorber. I tried to use it, it didn't work. I mean, it might... I doubt it works against the giant one, but I tried it against the smaller ones and it didn't work, so... you know. Oh, hey look, I actually didn't get hit by that time. Even though I made no effort to dodge it. I mean, I already know most of the spoilers for this mode, so I guess I don't really care, though. Yeah. Wait, how did I dodge that? I like how I haven't actually used PK Fire yet. Seems like something worth doing. Fancy seems true. I'm not even going to finish that sentence. I don't know, Mario, he seems pretty legit. He dresses like us. I mean, he likes garlic, I like garlic. Okay. Let's not get hit by this. Immediately gets hit by it. Fucking Christ. Okay, now we have to actually dodge this, so let's not be an imbecile. Hey, look. Who would have known that moving out of the way of something means you don't get hit by it? Fuck. I'm still gonna lose this fight, aren't I? Oh, yep, there's that move. And again. And then again. Wait, why did the PK Thunder pass through it? I thought only Lucas's did that. Oh, okay. Guess, whatever. I just get annoyed when I know that, like, something should be beatable, and I just can't do it. Certain copies of Dennis the Menace are unbeatable. I think I saw a YouTube thumbnail mention that, but I didn't look at the video. No, I did have spirits on for everything other than my very first try. That's not true. I didn't have supports on, but I shouldn't need to. Like, support spirits don't even increase your power by that much, I don't think. Like, they give you benefits, but I didn't really want any. Yeah, Sploge. Yeah, like, see, that just made this stupid easy. Like, now there's, like, basically no effort involved in this. To do the entire true final battle without dying. I mean, wouldn't dying mean you have to redo it anyway? I was about to say, if I actually fucking die with like 20%, that's gonna be sad. You get 3 lives? Okay. You have to reset the file. What? Hold on, I can't really follow the chat while I'm doing this, but... I'm hearing there's a challenge where you have to beat it without dying, and if you do, then you have to reset the entire file. Like, that seems incredibly unreasonable. Oh, come on, how did that not kill it? There we go. Yay, I accomplished nothing because I made it easy.
What are the skill stairs?
Do you think I got enough of them?
You have a few.
Really, no cutscene after that? Like, I know there's still more after this, but I figured there would still be something. So, how big is this last area, then? I'm not doing it right now, but I wanted to at least kind of see it. Oh, we do get a cutscene. In which two, like, undefinable masses shoot lasers at each other.
But there's Mario. It's like, holy fuck, a plumber. Is everyone here?
No. I'm still missing, like, 4 characters. Okay, did that count as a cutscene? Also, God, this area is just a mess. But yeah, I've been using the spheres. I think air attack up and... Actually, is air attack up the only other one that I want? All the rest of these are basically just things that you can get by equipping spirits, other than the mid-air jump, which I don't really want. Activities. Sure. So, what's the gimmick of this area? Apparently there is one. I don't know. I'm just going to kind of do this on my own. I know there's at least one section that I kind of wanted to show, but... well, how is that the most useless? I use the gym a lot. I'm trying to get everything at level 99, so being able to do that faster would be nice. But yeah, let's just kind of be done with this for now. beat an equal. Light and dark spirits keep the map balanced and... Huh, okay. Let me actually look at this and see what stuff I still haven't gotten. A lot of things, apparently. I've still never specifically gone after anything on this board. There's a lot of ones that I probably could get, but I just haven't. Yeah, these are all like, do this very specific thing. Wait, I haven't done an 8-player one? Huh. Adventure, I'll worry about at some point. Spirit board, I still need. Yeah, I've never used a single board item, and I've never used a single battle item, so that's why I don't have those. I have everything else. I've never summoned anything. I've never used a dojo. I haven't done King K. Rool yet. Okay. Yeah, no. 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 That one I feel like I should have gotten, but I guess not. Cruel mode can go eat a dick, and I've never touched online mode, so... Seems about right. Also never made a playlist. Okay, so... like I said, I've never actually used the online mode in this game, but I am going to try it, I guess. Just seeing if I need any of those. No. Well, judging from that first one, I'm thinking I can't play this then. Okay, so things that are deemed inappropriate. Being inactive, disconnecting, killing yourself on purpose, ganging up on a single player. So don't play the game, or otherwise you'll get banned, basically. Yo, man, no DT. I forgot that this was a thing. What the hell is this one that it defaulted me to? Just, okay, random Fire Emblem character that I don't know. Sure, I'll go through here and... I actually did look at this list once, but I don't remember all what's in here. I want to pick something stupid. Kiddy Kong. No, let's not do that one. Can do Pong. That's always a good one. No, we'll just go with Pink Robin. And... sure. Okay, so I have no idea how to actually set any of this stuff up, so this is going to be a learning experience. I guess I'll create one. The hell is a Glorious Smasher? What are these? Are these just like recommendations? I don't know, whatever. Let's do this. Anybody who doesn't have me added can add me. It's not that difficult. 4 is fine. I kind of just prefer the... What is this one? Yeah, let's have items on just for the sake of it for a little bit, and then we can turn them off later. Sure. Yeah, I didn't make that one called Trophies. I don't know what that is. I don't think I need a password for this. Okay, so it's called Ann Bagel. There's no password, and it's friends only. So if you do not have me added, it's just I think it's just picked up on a bus. Can I go into the home menu without like completely killing off the online mode? Yeah. Yeah, it's just actually, is a friend code even needed? I thought that was outdated. But yeah, it should just be picked up on a bus, I thought. If not, there's the friend code. Somebody can, like, screenshot it. I don't know. I'm not gonna worry about it. Okay, fine, I'll get the friend request. 4 of them, Jesus. $315, Jesus. It was just mentioned that I played this for 130. I'm like, is that a lot or a little?
On the bagel?
And bagel, yeah.
Isn't it supposed to be a bagel?
Yes, it is. That's the point.
Oh, okay.
The 3 wacky digits on the back of the credit card. The friend code was already posted in the chat. I'm also not sure why the friend code is actually needed, because you should just be able to add it from Nintendo Network ID, I thought. But anyway, I'll give this like another minute, and then if nobody else joins, we'll just do the 3-person. No. Don't. Okay, now we got 4 people. I set it so the person who wins has to sit out, and if it... Oh. First come, first serve. But yeah. Anybody who's playing, I guess, like, if there are other people trying to get in after a few matches and it turns into a problem, then we can... Oh, God, the lag. Yep, this is good online service, absolutely. Remind me again why Nintendo makes you pay for the service and then it's peer-to-peer.
Because Nintendo is stuck.
God. Maybe one-on-one wouldn't be as bad, but I'm not sure. Yeah, for the record, I actually haven't mentioned it in this stream, so I'll say it again. I said this like in a stream a while ago. I never wanted to pay for Switch Online because I figured I would never use it. I don't particularly care about being able to play Smash Online because I'm not very good at it, and I get salty really easily. But a year of it was gifted to me by King Chozo, and I'm thankful for that, because I'll at least be able to make use of it a little bit and hopefully have some fun. So I figure we'll give this a shot. But yeah, I'm not a fan of having to pay for something that is kind of shit. Even if it's only $20 for a year, that's still like, eh. Now, if I had other games that used it, like Splatoon or something, then like maybe, but... Oh, goody. And I'm the first to die. See, I don't know how the hell people can play with lag. Now, is it going to give me the same random character every time? Or do I have to, like, keep going into the menu to change? Okay. Let me accept the 900 friend request that came in. By that I mean 3. So I feel like there's not even that many people who watch these streams. I'm honestly kind of surprised I'm even getting any requests. Okay, I'm going to keep it on random and then see if it automatically changes to something else, or if I have to pick automatically, or like manually. Okay. I think... I don't know how this system works, I'm not going to question it. And I already forgot who was in the last battle, so... we'll figure it out. Okay, it does change every time. It gave me a character that I was once good with, and then they changed his forward air, and now I'm bad with him. The hell is that me? Is that Patrick? Noticing the lag is a lot better in this one. And I actually get a 9 and don't hit anybody. Good. Yeah, like, when I'm fighting computers and stuff, I like to have items off, but with the lag and the 4-player nature of this, I feel like just kind of having random chaos be a part of who wins is not a bad idea. Oh, is that supposed to be Boo? It looked like Patrick to me. I guess, yeah, the pants do look like Majin Buu, so yeah, never mind. Oh! Yeah, forward smash nothing. Yeah, go. And then I get banned for ganging up on one person, even though I'm not trying to. I don't know how you really determine if you're picking on one person. Like, sometimes that kind of stuff just happens. Oh. It's fine, we didn't need to see. Where the fuck am I? There. No, I wanted to get... No! No, we're getting rid of the S flag. No! No S flag. Shit. I blame the Squid Sisters on that one. That is a pretty good face. Yeah, I figured it was Patrick. The eyes look too much like it for it not to be. I mean, I don't do competitive battling in Pokemon, so no, I wouldn't do that. Okay, so I see that it is automatically switching people out. Did John get into the match yet? I don't remember. If not, then somebody might need to leave. But it's like, I'm not really sure how to police it. It's mainly just going to be up to people, like, being courteous. If you've been in, like, a couple in a row, then sit out for a turn or two. I am the Pickmans. Why is it this stage again? And it's DK Rap again, for that matter. Here, I'm just battling the stage. I'm not even part of this. I'm just like, I don't even know. I'd kind of prefer doing one-on-ones, I think. It'll probably reduce lag and it's less chaotic. Maybe after another few fights like this, we can switch over. One-on-ones with no items. Can't fucking hit anything because of the lag. Yeah, this is kind of awful. Like, there's no reason I should have died there. It's like, I feel like getting a KO is just up to luck. What the hell is this Smash Ball doing? Normally I like playing as Pac-Man too. I kind of like being an asshole with the fruit and the fire hydrant, but I can't like coordinate anything. Okay, I didn't even know I was in the barrel. I mean, I'll try to get that. You're not complaining, you're just saying that's how arenas work. I didn't see the first part of your message, so I'm not sure what you mean. But, like, if there's a setting that I should be doing differently that I am not doing, then, like I said, I don't know how the online works, so I wouldn't know. And I'm gone. Can only hold 6 people. People have to drop out to create free spots. Okay. Good lord. And now, and for the record, I'm not even saying that, like, I'm not without fault for it being this laggy, because I know, like, you're supposed to use a wired connection. And streaming the game while playing online is probably taking up a lot of bandwidth, and it's, like, it could be better from my end.
There's lots of games that do all that, though.
Okay, yeah, let's try to do, like, 1 or 2 more with this, and then I might switch to one-on-one, because maybe that'll help the lag, and it'll be a little bit more fun for me, at least. I know that means probably less people will get in, but what can you do? Oh, you can change it to be up to 8 people. Well, too late now. And I'm DDD, apparently. Alright. Well, that basically means Gordo spam. Oh, hey, it's Clown. Fart shortly! Funny how. I'll just claim that KO. Actually, nobody died anyway, never mind. So basically this is just up B, the match. Oh, I thought I was, like, dead. So my DDD strategy is side B, up B, and hope that someone gets hit into my forward smash, basically. Shit. I am astonished that that actually hit something. What item did I just pick up? It looked like a ray gun, but I don't have shoot. I have no idea what item I picked up. Can I make it into the final 2? Probably not.
You!
No, don't use your neutral. Oh shit, there's an extremely small chance I might be able to pull this off. Hey, what do you know? I'll see if I can move it up to 8 people. Got the clown face. Okay, how does one change these settings? Not in here. Yeah, I probably have to change them somewhere else. I don't think I can do it right now.
Here's a car with a bunch of phone cases stuck to it.
Why?
I don't know. It's mildly interesting.
Okay, so yeah, let's do one more like this, and then I'm gonna switch the rules up. No items, and 2 people only. And I might even spectate a few and let other people fight. Just for the sake of diversity. This is going to be the last free for. What is with Smashville and Congo Falls? Are these the only stages that exist? I mean, I know Smashville's the only stage that exists when you're playing Smash 4 tournaments, but... Is that Carl? Yeah. Good job, Palutena. Fail to do the smash attack, and then when I finally do it, actually miss. Oh yeah, I gotta check friend requests. Thanks, I forgot. I hear that apparently Vinny is Palutena main. I haven't seen most of the streams of this. No, it's Platuna.
Platuna.
It's spelled Palutena, but it's pronounced Platuna. How the hell did that actually hit? Oh my god. Can't tell where I am! Fuck! I just teleported off the edge because I thought I was a different character. I don't know how people can do, like, free-for-all matches in this game and keep track of themselves. I kept looking at the green Robin and thinking it was me. Which is stupid because, like, there's very obvious name tags over the characters, but for some reason that just doesn't help me at all. Meanwhile, a low-resolution GIF of Pete the Mailman flies by. I have finished several seeds of the OOT randomizer, so I'm not sure what you're referring to. Like, I'm pretty sure I have at least 2 complete playthroughs on my channel. Joel has one that is not uploaded anywhere, but we have it saved on the hard drive, and Martin also has one that was completed but not uploaded and saved on the hard drive, so it's like there weren't any that were unfinished. Wind Waker was unfinished, and it's going to remain unfinished because we streamed it a couple times, and then during my week off, Joel was having issues with not having a car and his family being like douchebags about it, and he had to basically spend every day trying to get one, so we didn't get a chance to continue. And then he came down with typhoid, and now it's been like 3 weeks, and we don't remember what's been checked, so we're not going to go back to it. Okay, so yeah, we're closing this. Let me check friend requests. I mean, we could make a new Wind Waker seed, but that game takes forever.
That means having to play Wind Waker.
Yeah, I don't think we have any interest in redoing it. Not doing Mask Quest. Does that include me? Because like I said, I can sit some out anyway. But yeah, let's just do that, I guess, and then... let's see, what do I want to name this one? Yeah, no, I mean, I know about the multi-world. Do I want to stay random? I kind of want to use characters that I'm good with, but eh. I didn't change number of participants. How do you do that? Guess it's too late anyway. Like I don't think I saw an option for that. Yeah, I've heard things about Masked Quest. I still don't know what's actually bad about it, other than apparently it's just, like, Master Quest style logic throughout the whole game. So nothing makes any sense. But I don't know any specifics. I thought taunts weren't allowed online. Is that only when you're playing with, like, anonymous people? Come on. I'll just merge with this island here. This is fine. Oh, do you have super armor when you're using Piranha Plants down B? I didn't know about that. Alright, let's... I'd prefer to not get too stocked, if that's at all possible. Like, I know I'm not great at this, but... Shit! Okay, I can still get technical 2-stocked, though. My only goal right now is to not let that happen. Otherwise, I can lose, and that'll be fine. Okay. And I got killed by terrain. I didn't even know that could happen. What the fuck? Alright. GG. Okay, so does it actually boot me out? Why do I have a loading symbol? I guess oh no, it said winner goes out. Did I set it for winner goes out or loser goes out? I don't even remember. Anyway. So yeah, let's keep track of who's been... Oh god, I'm fucking Little Mac. Ugh. I mean, you deserved the win anyway. Maybe not by the terrain, but I had no chance of catching up. But yeah, let's keep track of who's been in matches. Just make sure people have been waiting, get a chance, and then after everybody's gone, you can do another one. Okay, cool. This is fine. Oh, am I battling a computer now? No. Okay. The stream is still up, right? That's the problem. I can't tell. I assume it is. Okay. Okay, more settings. Max players, 8. Stage. Whatever. That's the only thing I wanted to change. Make it the d-dot, no. Whatever. Okay, so maybe lower numbers are actually better, but we'll keep it like this, it's fine. Okay, the new name is Bread Leg. Okay, let's try this again. Maybe this time I won't get Little Mac. But it'll give me, like, Sheik. I'm not particularly good with Rosalina, but I'll try. I see alpacas in the cage. Yeah, I'm not great with Rosalina. Oh, okay. No, the edge is over there. Why did that even happen? That was the stupidest cat. I don't know how Rosalina's recovery works, apparently. Dude. Lunma. Help. Please. Okay. I'm trying to, like, occasionally glimpse over at the chat, but... you know. Yeah, I mean, Tomodachi Life is still a possibility. I've not 100% committed to it, but I've certainly thought a lot about it. Okay, I guess the stage is just gone now, and... Alright. Does Rosalina is recovery? Where are the stage come from? Yeah, that's Alpaca in the cage. I never remember how to get the Luma back. Is it regular B or down B?
You have the personality of a sewing machine.
Shit. There we go. That was surprisingly a better fight than I thought it was going to be, but I think both of us died from the stage just disappearing at one point, so yeah, that was generally good. I know. I'm not, like... The main reason that I'm hesitant to do Tomodachi is I really don't want it to turn into the Vinesauce one. So I'm going to make sure to... Like, everything I put in it is going to be, like, my own characters and stuff. I'm going to try to not, like, invoke the memes from the original. Fucking Little Mac, stop it. Stop. Stop giving me Little Mac. Thunder. And we're immediately dead. Okay, not quite. I don't freaking know how to use Little Mac. The asshole can't jump. Dude. I think Little Mac is my most hated character in the game. There's other ones I'm not too terribly fond of, but he's definitely my worst. And yet I have a 9.9 with him in Classic mode. Then again, Then again, I do with most of the Smash 4 characters. Sonic isn't that bad. He's not great, but I don't totally hate Sonic. Oh, yeah, the Street Fighter character. Yeah, actually, I think Ryu and Ken are worse than Little Mac. Because they just randomly Hurricane kick off the edge every time I try to do something. Dude. How do you Little Mac? Greninja's actually not that bad. I find him very generic, but he's not... Like, I'm not awful with him. Why aren't you Little Macking down tilt to F smash? Because I didn't know that was a thing. Like, the only time I'll ever use this character is if I'm forced to. Because most of my fighting strategy with other characters is very aerial based, and you can't do that with him. So I basically just default to doing a bunch of dash attacks and like trying to occasionally mix it up with other stuff, but I don't really know what he can do. Oh, I hate the speedster characters. I'll take a heavyweight over them. I'm not a fan of either, but I really hate the speedster characters. Like Sheik, I cannot stand Sheik. Make? Nope. How would one join this lobby? You have to have me added as a friend, which if you haven't yet, I'll back out and allow new ones at some point. And the name of the group is Breadleg. Okay, I believe the icons for Robert and Antlion are new to me, and I haven't seen those yet, but I guess we'll just keep going in order. What are we waiting on? Connection error in 5, 4. All right. So it booted everybody out. Let me see if I have any new requests in here. No. But yeah, here is the friend code again. Oh, I do have a request. I don't know. I don't understand the way that this works. 130 hours of Fire Emblem Warriors, good God. Alright. So, last time it was Tony trying to get in and then it crashed, so we'll try and make that happen next time, I guess. Well, no, I've never seen Fire Emblem Warriors. I just assume it's similar to Hyrule Warriors, which is just 400 hours of mindless content. Jesus. Snivy is Tony? Okay. What sword is Ike's... What metal is Ike's sword made out of? I'm gonna say Mendelevium, even though that's probably not a metal. The only reason I know that Mendelevium is a thing is because we have a periodic table shower curtain, and I've just learned a bunch of random ones from looking at it. I'm still not used to his bomb forward aerial. Why did I take out the bucket? Shit. I like when I start doing well in a battle and then just kind of forget how to play. Like, if I can get him up to 178, you'd think that I'd be okay, but no. That happened, and then I'm just like, wait, how do I get close to getting a hit without getting killed? I have this tendency to, like, remember that a certain move exists and then try to hit with that one move. And then, like, focus on that far too much. I have many downfalls when it comes to this game, but that is one of them. Okay. God damn. I've been trying to get a 9. Fuck, man. Oh, okay. Yay, falling off the stage by accident. Damn. I don't think I've won a single match. I hate, like, this is why I said I was probably gonna get salty, and I'm not even upset right now. Like, if I kept playing this for another hour, I probably would be, but, it's like, it's annoying when I'm, like, decent against the computer, and then, like, feel like I'm getting better, and then I never do. Because I never get to actually fight other people. I don't think the free for all matches. Oh fuck, Ridley. I don't think the free for all matches count. The winner of those is basically up to luck. Oh, hi, Bruce. Joel doesn't have Ebola. I said that he had typhoid, but I mean, nah, he is mostly okay now. Okay, I have no idea how to use Ridley. Can I not get comboed to death? Holy shit. I have hit him once. It wasn't bronchitis, it was the flu. Stage preferences? I think it's just on random. Really? Is that how you're... Okay. How the fuck does Ridley recover? I think it's picking other people's choices for the stages, and that's why it's doing this. Oh, no, I don't care what people pick. I mean, there's levels that I hate, like the overly giant ones and 75N and stuff, but people can pick what they want. I don't give a shit about hazards. Obviously, I'm not doing well anyway, so it's like... Okay, that was probably on purpose. Like, you don't have to kill yourself just because I'm failing. It's okay. I usually forget that Ridley is even in this game. He's another one that I've used, like, only when I have to. Which is a shame, because, I mean, everybody wanted him to get in for forever, but I never really cared that much. Are there people waiting who haven't gotten in yet? Because I think I've fought you already. I guess. Why did I use Bullet Seed? That was not the move I meant to use there. This stage is stupid. Okay, so Incineroar's up B goes through platforms. Good to know. This is fine. We'll just stand on opposite ends of the barrel and just... I'll slowly fire off Razor Leafs at you. Also, I swear Incineroar just said Soul Eater. Crom says my wife. Or sorry, Cross says my wife. Stupid barrels. Yeah, explosions. I like Ivysaur's up aerial. Any aerial that's just an explosion occurs is a good aerial. There we go. Ivysaur is the only Pokemon that exists. Oh, shit. That was unfortunate. Should I do a Bro SD? I feel like I should do a Bro SD. Really hate Incineroar's side B. Alright, so is that gonna actually make me sit out then, or how does that work? It probably should make me wait, but I don't know if it will. Yep, okay. So, I guess we'll spectate for a bit. Which means I can go get a drink. And then I just close the room like a jackass, kick everybody out. No. But, yeah, I think there's probably a better way to handle this. Like, maybe only having, like, 2 people possible to be in the room, and then just when the fight is over, you leave, and then someone else comes in. Because, like, I'm fine with just watching matches for a while, but, for streaming purposes, I don't know if this is the best way to do it. That's fine, though. That was quick. I freaking got up, got a drink, come back, and the match is over in like 2 seconds. I didn't even see what happened. If you could give one piece of advice to anyone, it's stop playing so many characters. I mean, you're not wrong. I was going random and getting characters that I sucked with. When I got Ivysaur that I was actually kind of okay with, I finally won a match, so... If you're playing to win, then yeah, that makes sense. Like, have a main or 2, but I don't know. I try to... Like, there are characters that I don't give a shit about, but for the most part, I try to use a variety. I don't want to just pick, like, one person and stick with them constantly. I feel like that gets boring. Also, if I picked somebody that I'm good with, like Robin or Ness, and then lost matches anyway, then I would get pissed off. Whereas I can bitch about the game giving me a little Mac and blame it on that instead of me just being bad at the game. Man, don't you love it when characters have specials that put you into freefall and you use them accidentally? Yeah, I don't know. Once I finish World of Light and go through Classic with everybody, I might try to start just doing, like, anonymous online battles and see if I can do well at them at all. I did that with Smash 4, and I never, like... I've explained this before, and I even said this earlier in this stream. It's just, I'm basically in this shitty position where the only way that I can get better is by playing against people online, and everybody is better than I am, and I get irritated at it easily, so it's like I don't want to play it then. So I'll just ignore the problem and continue to develop bad habits against computers. Did it say by April? I don't know. I thought Joker was April. Either way, it's not too much longer. I still haven't paid for the DLC character pass. I probably should. I wasn't sure if I wanted to before getting... Oh, screen went black. I wasn't sure if I wanted to, if I was going to get my own Switch at some point, but I think it's tied to the account and it would transfer over. I'm not sure how that works. That was pretty close. Piranha Plant really is a piece of shit. I enjoy using it. Someone want to post a link to the Discord? So we haven't run into this problem yet. Oh, jeez. I'm not sure if that was a connection error. Like I said, we haven't run into this problem yet, but I'm actually not sure which is worse. If you have a one-on-one group like this, and, like, do you want it to be loser gets kicked out or winner gets kicked out? Because either way, you're either always going to have one person dominating and like, beating everybody, or one person losing against everybody. Like, I wish it could just kind of cycle, like, make both people leave. I like the smash attacks that charge for like 5 minutes. The only two options were winner leaves and loser leaves. Also, I want to, like, going back to my statement about Little Mac and the Street Fighter characters being the worst ones in this game for me, add Isabelle to that list. For multiple reasons. I straight up don't like Isabelle anyway, and then she's not adorable at all.
Adorable.
She's really not. Like, I already didn't like the character. I hate fighting the character because she's really annoying, and I don't know how to use her. So it's just the trifecta of things I don't like. It's the same way with, like, I hate fighting against Little Mac because I can't ever beat him, and I hate playing as him because I don't know how to use him, and Isabelle's the same way. Here, let me show my info real quick. I'm not insulting anybody. I don't like Isabelle. there's the front code. Somebody can screen cap it. I still don't know why the friend code is needed. I swear you just needed the network ID, but apparently not. I'll accept that after this match. I do have a Hadoume. It's terrifying. It's not on the Switch. I made it on the 3DS a couple days ago. It's like, it's the worst thing. I need to show it later. It really is awful. When I posted it in the Discord chat, somebody said that it looked like the kind of character that, or the kind of person that, like, would ask to borrow your pencil, and then they'd give it back at the end of class, and it would be, like, covered in bite marks, and it would be all sticky. And I'm like, that's a surprisingly accurate way to describe this me here. Yeah, I made, I'm trying to make some characters for the potential Tomodachi series. I made Leela and Bender. I'm basically trying to make characters that, like, I'm not like, I did those two, like, I could do Fry, but I didn't want to have, like, a bunch of characters from the same series. I did Leela because I just wanted to see if I could manage to do something with one eye. It worked out decently. I made Leela and Bender, Homestar and Strongbad. The Strongbad one I had from a long time ago, but I changed it. I did Inspector Gadget. There's the Hadou. I did Ariana Black. I still need to do Dr. Lori from the Beanie video. That one needs to happen. I think there's other ones that I wanted to make. I never made a list. I keep like thinking of more and then forgetting about them later, but I'll get to them at some point. I like how Pichu is ridiculously OP in this game. I played through like 80% of Super Paper Mario, and I just watched Vinny stream it, and Joel and or myself may end up playing it soon once he finishes Thousand Year Door, but I don't think we were going to stream it. Okay, let me get that friend request real quick. The hell is that dragon? Do I prefer white gravy or brown gravy? Depends on what it's on, I guess. I'm usually not that big on gravy in general, but you can't have biscuits and gravy without gravy, and that uses the white kind. And I like the brown gravy that you put on like mashed potatoes, but that's about it.
I don't like gravy. I like the salmon gravy, but that's about it.
So I believe I was next in line after this one. And then if I can continue my losing streak, that ensures that I'll stick around for a while. Mashed potatoes. Sweet potatoes. Potato chips. I don't even remember what that was a random song from Cartoon Planet, but I don't remember any parts after that. Lying, cheating Ninja Koopas. No, it's clumsy, truthful, wholesome, small Mage Koopas. Finally, some rottenness worthy of my rotten cock. There was a Vinesauce corruption video that I watched some of last night, and there was this freaking scene from like a N64 baseball game that I swear just was out of a YouTube poop. It was pretty great. If anybody knows what I'm talking about, then you probably know what I'm talking about. That was a good sentence. I don't know where I was going with that. Yeah, that seemed like a good hitbox. Let me just get killed by the hammer while I'm standing behind him. This game is jank. Alright, well... off we go. And who gets to fight Wolf this time? Finally, some rottenness worthy of my rotten cock now. Immediately falls. Oh my god. Oh my god. I frickin' knew it. Dude! This is a good match. I like this. I know, it's just, I just love how the battle starts and I immediately fall off twice. It was pretty good. Okay. Now I feel bad. Okay, so, do we need to change the rules up? I'm not really sure what to suggest. Let's actually go ahead and do, sorry, we're doing a new room here. I'm gonna make it open to a bunch of people, but still make it only one-on-ones, and then we can just kind of like cycle out. Like, I won't even necessarily be in all of them. I'll do a few, and then I can take a break for a second. So let's do... We're gonna say that it's 4-player, but it won't actually be. And then we can do... What the hell are these options? Why isn't there just a, like, let people do what they want option? Is there a way to do that? Like, maybe I just don't understand how this works. Is it like... People go to spectator suits. I mean, is there a way to enforce that? I don't really get the settings on this. But I guess this is fine. So we'll do... It's only going to be 2 people playing. So bottom 2 leave means everybody leaves anyway. So I think this will be fine. We'll call this one... Tree berries. No. Okay. Yeah. Let's have it be random battlefields. And then I'm actually gonna go ahead and play Robin a little bit, because I haven't used her in a while. Are people able to join this, or no? It should be open. Why can't we join? What the hell? What do I do? Just recreate it?
What's wrong?
I can make a new one. I have an arena ID. What does that mean? Oh, is that... It says there's no password. Why is this different? I'll make a new one if people can't get in. Okay, let's make a new one. This is stupid. Okay, let's go back to all skill levels. 4 player, 3 stock, bottom 2. No password. This one will be Felf. Maybe it didn't like tree berries. It might have had a problem with that. It's not gonna work, guys. The balls are inert. Maybe my internet's just taking a shit. Okay. Man, this is a good, well-coded online service. Alright. Try that again. Pfeffel. I didn't mean for it to be Pfeffel, but it's Pfeffel. I have to ask Gronsat about this.
If I got a jillion emails every jillion seconds, would that be like a lot or a little?
Okay, I think,
More like nerdular nerdance.
No, yeah, apparently I can't do online matches anymore. I still have internet, because I'm getting, like, the chat's still working. And I assume the stream is still going, not that I can tell. What the... I tried to back out, and that gave me a communication error. Oh, good. Yeah, I'll close the game and reopen it. Oh, I want an unknown. I apparently already have one. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna try to fight... no. I'm gonna try to fight that one jackass boss in Blaster Master again, and then we're gonna go back into the game. This isn't gonna end well. Yeah, no. I should not have let myself get caught in the corner like that. Fuck this boss. Yeah, you suck, don't you? There's no way I'm winning this one. For the record, I have beaten this boss. I'm trying to get consistent with it. Because I want to be able to beat this game from beginning to end without save scumming. No! Your freaking gun didn't downgrade every time you got hit. What is this boss? It's just fuck arms Mackenzie. You're not wrong. God, how much HP do you have? Come on. Fuck. Okay, we're getting in and spamming. Spam! Oh, got it. That was freaking lucky. Okay. I don't know what this music is. If you don't know what the original music is, then you won't know what's wrong here, but the music just kind of fucked up in this section. And I got a save state of it, because it was weird. Yeah, I want to stream this game. I actually really like this game. I wanted to be able to... I want to beat it on my own first and kind of, like, learn where everything is, because it's a Metroidvania-style game with, like, a really confusing map. And then I want to try to beat it without save scumming, but when you have this fuckface, it's a little difficult. And for the record, there is a way to cheese this boss, but it's also not that great. It's, you can, if you pause when you hit it with a grenade, it just takes damage continuously, but it's hard to time. Come on. Let me do the thing. God damn it. I want to do the freaking thing, and then I'll switch back to Smash. Please! Okay, well, we'll both die. We're both taking continuous damage. This is fine. And there we go. Boss explodes, I die, and then we respawn, and oh hey, the boss is still here, and we've accomplished nothing. Okay, yeah, let's not do that. Because I didn't do it earlier in the stream. Colors! One day I will actually sing that song and it will catch everyone off guard.
There's a last piece of the cake that I got for you.
Okay.
If you want the cake that is denser than the sun.
Okay, let me make sure I don't have any more requests waiting. I do not. Okay. When did I have on... Since when do I have online? Since a few weeks ago. It was gifted to me. Okay. So all skill levels, friends only, 4-player, but we're going to be doing one-on-ones anyway. Bottom 2 leave... Or bottom... No, top 2 leave. So it's different every time. Both people who fight get kicked out, and then we watch other people. Then... Yeah, that should be fine. Venv. Shouldn't fight the beanie group into this. Oh, absolutely. I have not bought the Fighter's Pass yet. Can we... Yeah, can we do just Isaac? I don't think I fought Isaac yet. Alright. I did name the stream female girl once, I think in Smash 4, didn't I? Didn't you say that was, like, your crowning achievement, that, like, it got noticed by me or something? Oh! That was a stupid air dodge. How are all my freaking arc fires getting eaten? Oh! That was really shitty timing. Why do I have tap jump turned on? Is this not using my custom controls? Or did I just never turn it off for the Pro Controller? That's weird. I've gotten all of the materia so far. Yeah, I saw that one coming. Yeah, this seems about right. I like the ridiculously over-the-top effect in this. Oh. I thought that put you in free fall. Weird. Shit. Yeah, 3 damage from a Thoron, yeah. I didn't see if I had another Nosferatu left. Yeah, there we go. The Great Wizard Mendeleev approaches. Well, it should be booting us both out after this match, unless you mean that all 8 spaces in the room are already filled. This is taking a while. It's because I'm actually not completely failing for once. Shit. Oh god, that was my last Hellwind. Shit. That sucks. Oh well. I probably could have made it back with an air dodge, but I... Oh, and communication error. Alright. Hey, I've learned the names of 3. There's Elwind, Arcfire, then there's Thunder, Arc Thunder, and Thoron, and there's Nosferatu. I know those. What the hell is this? Why is my internet so jank right now? Like, what do you want me to do? The most powerful of all, Camilla's boobs. Because that's a tome. Alright, I can restart the game again, but this is getting kind of stupid. I'll reset it one more time, and then if it keeps giving problems, I think we'll be done for now. I'm just throwing a block of steel at the enemy. That sounds pretty good. Okay. I accidentally hit cancel, and now I can't move. Okay. Alright. That's good. What character do I have next in this? We did Shulk, we did Dark Pit. Then, yeah. Yeah, I guess it hasn't been using my name. That's weird. It didn't really matter much, but that's whatever. I like how that actually worked. Don't counter it or anything. Jesus Christ. I like how I went from 9 damage to 84 in the span of like 2 seconds there. I don't like that Bowser Jr.'s forward smash only hits like 2 inches in front of him. Yeah, no, I think we're resetting after that one. The joy of classic mode. Again, I've explained this before, but my goal is to beat classic with everybody with at least a 9.0 score. I think my lowest is 9.2. I've got 9.9 with a lot of them, but the like requirements for it are very jank and inconsistent. Like basically you have to beat matches quickly and without taking much damage, and that last one was neither of those, so yeah, we're redoing this. Like, there we go. That was 7 seconds and I took no damage, and so I get a +6, +8, yeah. I think 8's the highest you can get off the first match. You can get like a 1.2 in like the highest one, I think. Basically, there's 2 ways to get a 9.9. You either have to hit that number by the time you finish with the 6th one, and then just beat the boss with a classic ticket, or get to the boss with like at least a 9.2 and then beat it without dying. Yeah, I think I got a 9.9 with Little Mac. I'll check after this. It actually wasn't even that hard. By all means, keep spamming those turnips. Shit. Oh, that's a fake one. I kind of don't want that. Ah! Good. Let's see. Yep, 9.9 with Little Mac. I have that with most of the Smash 4 characters. Let's see. 0.9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 7. Only because Pac-Man has a bullshit route that, like, I think there was some reason why it's like basically impossible to get a higher one with him, but I don't remember what it was. 9, 8, and then we haven't done that yet, and then Dark Pit's a 9, and Lucina is a 9. Oh, Isabel's is really bad. Ugh. Well, I've been going through them in order. I haven't gotten to Ryu yet. It's all... No, I didn't skip Daisy. Like, I haven't done Daisy yet, but that's because I'm doing them in character introduction order. Daisy comes after Inkling. The clones are like... Lucina comes between Pac-Man and Robin. Dark Pit comes between Shulk and Bowser Jr. And then for the ultimate characters, it goes Inkling, Daisy, Ridley, Simon, Richter, Chrom, Dark Samus, K. Rool, Isabel, Ken, and Cinnamoroar. But yeah, the here, I'll go back to the beginning of the mural. You can only scroll up to a 5, but you see more of it as you progress. It's pretty cool. I don't know what they're fighting. Just nameless black shadow dragon snake things, but... Also, is DK holding a sword? I don't know what DK is doing there. Damn it. As long as I can get a 0.7 off the first match, I'm happy. Oh, I got the 8 anyway. Alright then. I like Sonic running up the dragon thing. It's pretty good.
I'm not sure.
You're not sure that I like Sonic running up the dragon thing?
I saw her light up and I'm like, oh, here it
Yeah.
comes.
I'm not allowed to like things.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not getting... I'm not playing this with all the Koopalings separately. I technically haven't actually done this as Squirtle or Charizard either, because I only did Ivysaur, because Pokemon Trainer only counts as one. But the game doesn't record if you did that, so I have not bothered. I'd like to get 9.9 with every character, but it's freaking hard as balls to do. Yeah, trying to 100% the game. I wasn't going to go for the online challenges, but I might now. I'm not really sure. If it involves, like, getting into Elite Smash, that's probably not going to happen. Although I've heard that to get into that, you basically only have to be, like, in the top third of players, and with all the kids who aren't good at the game, that's probably not that tall of an order. Not sure. Elite Smash is like you basically have to be good in online mode, and then you can fight exclusively other good people. I don't really know much about it, but I know that it exists. And then there's also Smash Hell, which was in it was in Smash 4. I don't know if it's still in this one. And that is when basically the game just kind of like puts you against a bunch of trash people, and like you can never get out of it. Like, I don't remember the mechanics of how it works or what it really means, but it's basically just like, I think it just sticks you against a bunch of people who like don't play the game properly and just like taunt a bunch and refuse to fight or like do stupid bullshit. And you can, like, once you get into Smash Hell, you can't get out. Shit. Oh, God. Yeah, that was fair. You know, I'd like to not keep doing this over and over, but... I'm pretty sure I was in Smash Hell on the Wii U, but I don't know why. You have to be caught hacking, really? I thought you just got into it randomly and without warning. It's like when you get shadow banned on Reddit. Is there any way to check? I don't know. Dude. Okay.
Like the idea of just shoving people who, I don't know.
Just a bunch of problem users into one area where they can only fight each other.
Yeah, I kind of like that.
The problem is you get thrown into it with no warning and, like...
Yeah. I mean, if it was implemented better, but I do like the idea of it. Like, okay, you're gonna be an asshole, go play with all the other assholes.
Pretty much.
What counts as being an asshole in this game, though?
Ganging up on the same person, like killing yourself on purpose, idling. I don't know.
How does it tell on purpose versus, like, you just falling off?
If you have like a really high percentage of self-destructs, then it's probably a safe bet. The hell was that noise? He's like, ugh. If you're being a cock, Joe. Oi. Come on, I was doing well. I had no damage, and then the tornado just suddenly decides to spawn on me. There, have fun. Okay. I was about to say, can we not, but I didn't realize I had it. Okay, I think just in the interest of not making this stream drag on longer than it needs to, if I lose after this point, I'm just going to use a continue. I'll still want to do it again off screen, but, like, I'm sick of doing this. Face the right way. The hell is this remix? Please. Okay, yeah, let's not. Shit. Oh, okay. Bumper. The Mii Brawler doesn't use a bouncy ball, he uses a shot put. But I think my cannonball can do 20 damage, you just have to charge it up all the way. I was hoping it would just jump into that like an asshole. Also, yeah, they are just sticking the wigs onto male Mii's. Okay, then. Or... Yo. Oh, come on. There we go. You did Century Smash with all the fighters? I'm so sorry. I don't think I've actually done Century Smash. I might have done it like once. It's a good thing they never use the reflectors. It's the wrong way. Thank you. I'm probably gonna have to fight Giga Bowser if I had to guess. Okay, so what percent, or what, good camera, what number are we going into the boss fight with? If I don't die, I can pull a 9.9 out of this. I have not beaten all the characters on All-Star ever. I'm not convinced it's doable. Thank you for doing your mid-air when I wanted you to. Also, thank you, whoever told me that you could just wait for the void to eat that. I had no idea. Alright, how's this gonna go? Would that scare me as a young Bab? Probably not. Ice! I don't know, I was scared of stupid things as a kid, though. Oh shit. No. I totally air dodged that. I don't care what you say.
And then again.
Oh god. No! Stop the fucking drill move. Spaz move. No spaz move. DIing, what's that? God. Punchy punch, punch, punch! And dead from the bitch slap. Good. That always fucking happens, where I get up to, like, the last couple seconds of the battle, and then I die. I hate that so much. I could have gotten a 9.9 off of that. When I said DIing, what's that? I wasn't actually asking. I was saying that I was, like, not able to escape the move. I'd like to point out there was a there was a time where I got up to, like, I think it was with Shulk. Tickets don't reduce intensity, but if you basically you have to have a 9.9 against the boss in order to maintain it. You can't get higher than a 9.8 if you use a ticket. But yeah, I got to the end with Shulk. I think I had, like, pretty close to a 9.9, but not quite. And then I was basically prepared to, like, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna, like, I know what I have to do here. I have the counter move. Yeah, I know I can charge him. Does that help? Like, is there any benefit to doing it? But, it's like, I've got the counter move. I'm gonna use Buster. Like, I'll use Shield if I need to. Like, I go into this thing with a game plan. The battle starts, I immediately jump off the edge and die. I don't think I hit either one of them once. Like, it was kind of bad. Like, I was so pissed off. Because then I had to try, like, a bunch of times to even get close to doing that well again. But yeah, I think I was, like, I jumped up and, like, tried to switch the Minato arts, but, like, pressed the direction slightly before I pressed B and did, like, a backslash off the side or something. It was really stupid. I've gotten a lot of characters 9.9 on my first try, and it's never ones that I'm good with. Robin took me, like, an entire night. Also, I'm not convinced that it's possible with Toon Link, because every single one of his battles are like a 3 versus 3 team match, and it takes way too long to actually beat the opponents to get a good score. Yeah, not one of my better scores. I'll have to do that one again. Let me think. Let me try online one more time. I don't really have anything else I wanted to do, so Yeah, let me actually go back to that. Like, I know I said this in a previous stream at some point, but like I've just kind of been going through these in order. My first max score was with Kirby. It was my first try playing as Kirby, or actually no, it wasn't. It was my first time beating it as Kirby. I kept having to reset earlier on in the run. I got to Marks with the 9.9, had never fought the boss before, and then beat it without using a continue somehow. And it was like my greatest moment. And then that stayed my highest up until Wario. Wario is not a character that I am good with or ever gave a shit about. And it's somehow my highest score, and I got it on my first try with him. It's really stupid. Like I said, characters that I actually do like nowhere near that amount. Like, there's Ness. There's Robin, like... Yes, here's a 9.4. Peach, I think, took me a while to get that high. Mario is still, like, ridiculously hard to do well with for some reason. I don't know. Okay, trying this one more time. Room name is just Greg.
What's up, Greg? How you doing?
I would agree with those problems with Skyrim. Really? Why? Why is it so hard for me to set up a room? What am I doing wrong? Okay, create arena. All skill levels. Friends only. Like, I assume the people trying to join are friends. No password required. 4 player, 3 stock, top 2 leave. Like, none of these settings matter. Let's try it again. Benb. $20 a year is cheap, but it's $20 more than it needs to be, because you're not paying for any kind of service. Like, what are they doing? They don't have servers. Oh boy, it's Isabelle. Gotta be a Ness main and just use PK Fire constant. How did that do 23 damage? Oh, I'm blowing up the gyroids. I would do it. No, I have not seen the horrors that you commissioned from Jira. Can Isabelle steal my dash attack? I'm kind of curious. Maybe I'll stop using PK Fire at some point. How do you use Ness well? Spam PK Fire a lot, use your aerials a lot, and just generally be an asshole. Oh god, yeah, I saw the Yukronsky one. I know that, like, Jun Spanar was mentioned, but I don't think I saw the artwork for it. Shit. What is the electric thing above Isabel's portrait? Oh, she had my PK Thunder pocketed. Why did I use PK Flash? Grab the correct way, Ness! I can't tell if the game is eating my inputs or if I'm just being bad. Shit. No, I'm gonna keep blowing up your gyroids if you keep making them. Yeah, that's fine. I'll just get comboed a bunch and not be able to do anything. Damn it. I don't think there's a code to join it. It's just the name of the room is Fenf. Or no, it's not Fenf. It's Benb. B-E-N-B. Why do I never pummel anyone? I'm used to Melee, where the second that you grab a character, like, no matter how much damage they have, like, they can have 200 damage, they'll fucking break out of that thing instantly. Like, maybe that's just the computers in that game, but, like, I've never had good experience trying to pummel someone while I have them grabbed. Like, they always break out. God damn it. Clearly that'll work. Shit. Oh, I fucking hate Isabel so much. This stupid gyroid is the worst move. And yes, I realize that I'm spamming PK Fire constantly, and that's, like, even worse, but I hate the gyroid. God damn. I wanted to only do one-on-ones. Anything more than that, just... Oh, can you not... There's no way to enforce that. Everybody has to go wait, apparently. That's stupid. I wish there was a better way to set these up. Alright. Thank you, everyone. Also, I should not use Ness. Because I'm just going to keep PK fire spamming, and it's really annoying. As opposed to arc fire spamming as Robin, which is way better. Why do I still have tap jump? That's really weird. I don't like how it doesn't remember your profile when you go online. I do set the right stick to tilts, but I cannot use the right stick. I don't know how. Like... Fuck. Like, I don't know how to train myself to reach over to use the stick rather than the buttons. It seems really awkward to me. Like, I switched them to tilts because I also have a hard time doing tilts when I try to, but the stick does not help me with that at all. Because I forget that it's there.
Those brown bricks, mine crap.
Those brown bricks, mine crap. I'm having fun. Ooh, that could have been bad. Yeah, that's basically what I've heard. There's not really any bad characters, there's just some that are better than others. I've heard that Bowser Jr. isn't very good, but I'm not sure how true that is. That, and depending on the day of the week, Chrom is either extremely broken or is the worst character in the game. Yeah, Ness is kind of an annoying piece of shit. I'm gonna stop using him. I don't know if he's as annoying as Isabelle, but he's definitely up there. Let's see, I should pick somebody who is not spammy and I am decent with, but like... I don't know what. Let me see. Who do I want? I like Daisy better than Peach. I just think Peach is annoying. God damn, what the fuck was that 0% combo that I did? Well, that wasn't really a combo, but just... I don't know what to call that. It certainly wasn't me being good. And now we have almost the reverse, where I die and he has barely any damage. Here's the turn where Phoenix and I just trade shots, kicking each other in the junk for 5 minutes. Okay. So, why was K. Rool's crown on the floor? I've never seen that before. What does that do? Like, does he just lose it after one of his moves and then he can't use it again? Okay, Toad broke the game, I guess. What, did he learn that from fucking Isaac? Alright. I guess. I think I'm gonna take that as a sign to stop playing. Well, this was a thing. I'm sure I'll do more of it at some point. I don't know when. It's just kind of my usual end of stream statement is, I don't know where they came from, but no. But yeah, pants.